which is going to be pretty cool. And then we're going to come back to the garage. We're going to do all the other stuff as well, and it should be fine. I think I've still got all my maple syrup as well. I've got to pay in as well. But yeah, we're up 18 grand. We got paid 17.5 on the last run, which was pretty cool. That's all good. And now I've got to take this lot down to the maple syrup yard. But yeah, it's all right. So yeah, we got all this to take. Let me just do my watering, because if I don't do it, my plants die. And then we got to head into town, come back, and we'll be all right. Do 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 do. There we go. All good. Right, let's take all this to the everything's moving again. Right, chuck all that over there. So the downside to parking here is that everything moves to this side of the truck. It's just a little bit annoying. I got enough maple syrup to do this, so we'll be alright. There we go, right. Let's go! As long as I don't need any of my barrels, we're all good. I'm going to take it a little bit slower, because I don't know how long they're going to last in the back of my truck. And I don't really want to come back here and go, yeah, oh, I found one, I found another, oh, I found another. Do 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 do. Bah. Just keep an eye on that rear view mirror just in case. I want to crash. If I crash, I've got to pick up all this maple syrup again. I don't want to do that. All I've got to do is go and sell this lot. But we're financially stable for a good sort of, well, while, let's put it that way. And I've got enough maple syrup on me. And I'm canning my own stuff now. I've got to stop by the post office just in case I've got to pay a bill. Then after that, we're good. But yeah, we do need to go and buy the rims today. Rims are going to be awesome. You guys chose them last stream, so we're going to be buying them up this time. Yeah. So I know which set of rims I'm buying. I know which set of wheels I'm buying. I've already bought the suspension. We've bought everything. We're going to customise the car today, okay? That's the plan. That is the plan. Do 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 do. Give me a second, guys. Oh, that should be okay. Bit older than your motor, give me. That's better. Right, let's get all this out. Come on, let's go. Up 20 grand. That's going to be more than enough I need. Cool. Yeah, buddy. I need this as well. Is it Gasper? Or Jasper? Thank you very much for kicking by, matey. Much appreciated to see you. Right. That's me paid for the day. Well, that's me paid for a little while now, in all honesty. Now what I got to do is I've got to head off and we'll be alright. Do. Right, so whilst we're here, I've got to buy the new rims for this car. Now, in my previous live stream, the vote was made that I had to buy a specific set. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be buying 2 of those today, because I have to buy 2 of them, because then I come back tomorrow and pick up the other 2. So, first off, let's see if we can sell some weed to these guys. You need a big pack. That's a bit of bloody handy then, isn't it? Nice one. Cheers, buddy. Right, I need... you guys decided on number 4, so that's this one. Good. Oh yeah, that's how we roll. So good. So we can do 2 wheels today, and then when I come, I'm gonna have to come back here the next day and buy another 2 of these. Because for some reason this game only stacks like 2 at a time. I need another 2 of those. Yeah. Right. Let's get home. Let's start building. So we've got 2 rims. We're all good. I've got enough food and enough maple syrup to get me through until I finish this car, hopefully. So there we go. Wow. Make sure I gotta pay my bill. Joys of having full electricity now. You have to look after your bills. Do-do. Lost one of my wheels already. I don't know where it's gone. Gonna be at the post office, isn't it? I left the wheel at the post office. Well, it's around here somewhere, let's put it that way. Oh, this sucks. Yes. Excuse me, did you see a wheel? No? Cool. I think that's it. Yeah, there it is. I should have driven this up, shouldn't I? I should have drove. I'm sorry. Well, at least we get to see the lovely sky. There we go, there's my new wheel. Yay. Can I roll? I want to roll this down the road. Yeah, these were the rims that you guys voted for. So they're going on the car. They look alright in these tyres, don't they? Looks sort of nice, you know. Heads and tails. I am tempted to spray the rims black though. I like that idea. There we go. Right, cool. Let's go home. Let's go and start work on this car. So today, mainly, because I've got two wheels, I'm going to start in the back, take the wheels off, then I'm going to work through the suspension, obviously take off the sway bar that's in there as well, because we got the good suspension from Roger. And then we're going to work our way through. We've got the LSD differential to put in, the new transmission's already in, the exhaust pipe's already in, and then we're going to work into like the front end of the car as well, so engine and the booster and so on and so forth. Basically, we are building the rest of the car out, adding the carbon fibre hood to it as well to make it look like a race car, and then we're going to take it out for a run. That's pretty much the entire plan today. I've stacked up on maple syrup and poutine to do this, so I don't really want to leave the garage, but I'm going to have to leave it like in a day or two in game, just to get the set of rims that we need for this build, basically. And hopefully it all works and it's all good. Don't die, don't die. Let's turn that off. Ta-da! Right. Let's take this one off first. Yeah, this is the idea. Do the back end first. Flick. Do. So by the way, if people don't like the choice in the wheels, in my previous live stream, the people who were in this live stream last time chose this set of rims, okay? So if you don't like it, you blame whoever voted. Aiming for about 40. And I know I haven't got the cleanest bolts in the world, but so far I haven't really picked up any new bolts. I haven't really bothered. I really should though. This can go there.
I mean, at least they do ask though.
Here we go. So wheels are almost done already. And then we got to go underneath. Oh, come on, pick it up. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. In. In. There we go. And that bolt. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Enzo Hokage. I'm doing alright, dude. Thank you very much for asking. Most appreciated, by the way. But yeah, so I'm doing alright. We've just started doing it. We've got all this to go into this car, so I'm going to be here for a little while. Need to get the back end done first, and then at some point I've got to do the front end properly. But we have to go and get the we have to go and get another set of wheels. So when Tuesday hits, then we can go and set a new set of wheels. I'm taking time off of my like barrels. All I've done for the last, oh Christ, all I've done for a while now is just maple syrup, maple syrup, maple syrup. I'm actually glad to be working on this thing now, let's put it that way. Right, so I need my carrier thingy. We're all good. Let's wheel this over slowly. So I think I'm going to use the wherever I put my wrench. Ah, there it is, wrench. Now the reason why I need my wrench is because I need to do the underground stuff, all the stuff underneath. But first off, I need this. Yeah, you get the compressor when you finish your brother at 50. When you get him up to 50, so the friendship was, you get your mum and Francis. You get him to 50, he gives you a compressor. Get this out first. Come on, there we go. So I am going to be doing what Komodo did. I'm going to be stealing that idea. The reason why is because, in fairness, like cleaning up this garage and doing it properly is absolutely an amazing idea. I really liked his video about it as well. Inspirational, you know. Right, we need to rip the suspension off this first. Grab this. This is going in this car. There we go. So I need this. I'm doing this one a little bit slower because I've got to try and find the bolts at the same time. And then I get to learn how to do like a height adjustment because I've never done ride adjustment in this game yet. So it's all good. Yo, next one. I really didn't attach this one, did I? Wow. I genuinely thought I did this one properly, but I didn't. That's not what we're doing. We need another one of these. Still can't get this colour code on this car right. That door just... I think it might... generally, I'm putting it down to the scenery now. Right, that can go in. Need my wrench again. Spanner. Here we go. Next bolt. There we go. Right, so the next thing I've got to do is I've got to take off the thingy bar. I can't remember what it's called. My brain fails me half the time on doing this. So we'll take this out and we'll be all good. Doesn't look like the rest of it's attached, so that's okay. Yep, it's coming out. Right. That's front, that's rear. This is going in the car.
Yeah.
Right. Grab some more bolts.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's pretty much everything in the back done now. Still don't know what. I think this is the diff, isn't it? I don't know. This actually might be the diff. We'll take this one out as well. Because we did buy like the LSD diff as well. All good. We're getting there. Can I take this out now? I can't. What else are you attached to? Oh, transmission. Spanner, spanner, spanner. There it is. Right, I'm going to drop these here because I'm going to need them here. It's all good though. I think that's the diff coming off.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it over there. Yeah, that's the diff. So let's put the LSD in it. Come on. There we go. Right, so now I need this. Interesting. Yeah, so today is basically getting this done sorted so we don't have to do it again. Because in all fairness, once you've done the car, everything's a little bit easier to keep up with. You're just constantly doing things. But I do need to stop for a maple syrup break in a minute. My character's about to be like, no, I can't survive anymore. Thankfully, I have a truck full of maple syrup, so it's all good. Do you have the impact yet? Impact? Yeah, that. Yeah. But it's because I'm underneath it. Like, I don't want to take out 1 or 2 bolts and then have to drop it and then put it back and then drop it. So, yeah, I sort of did this a little bit easier on me more than anything. Like, if I'm doing the engine stuff, all good. But when you're taking out 1 or 2 bolts and then you have to take out, like, the differential when you have to take this out, it's like, and then I have to walk over there, I have to pick it up again, I have to do this. And it's like, I can't be bothered to do that. So, at the moment, no, I can't be bothered. So, I'm doing this my way first. Basically, I'm doing this like, once you get into the front end, it's easier. But when you're underneath the car and you're doing all of this crap, it's like, yeah. I apologise for saying what. Oh, not a problem, dude. Thank you very much for kicking. That's most appreciated to know that it actually works with other people as well. Right. Indeed. It's easier to do this underneath without the impact than it is with it. And I think that's all the bolts on here. So let me just... Where's a spare just in case I've missed one? I think diffs in... Ah, that's fantastic. Fan-dabby doozy. It's pretty cool. Well, there we go. So that's the rear end done. We need to put the strut back in now. Ta-da! Right. Now we can use the impact. So I haven't got any more bolts laying around. That's a bit weird. I'll start using these ones then. Like I said, when I finish this, I'll get the car out into the driveway and we'll be alright. Should be okay. Right. So that is all the rear stuff done. All I need to do is get some nice clean bolts on the front of that, but I'll see what Roger's got to sell at some point. Next, I can't do the front wheels because I need to wait until Tuesday. So what I'm potentially going to do is actually do that now. Skip through to Tuesday. You're getting really excited. Yeah, and I'm not live streaming. But you get really excited as well. Yeah, I know. I need to take that out. All good. I mean, we have to keep taking it apart and putting that back and then picking up and then taking it apart and then doing it. Yeah, it's annoying. Right, spanner. Because we got to take off this and we got to take this off because we got the better one. Right. run out the back of the car, throw it over there, grab the other one. We bought all of this stuff. All of it. Goes in there. BRB, not a problem, dude. Take that out. I know, you shouldn't really be able to do that in life. Right, let me just get the impact. We gotta put the bar back in. Where to put it? There it is. There we go. Right, now we get the impact drill. Oh. In. There. There we go. That's one side done. All good. There you go. That's all. That's the suspension done. Now I do have to go to the shop tomorrow and pick up a new set of rims as well. So that's something else that we have to do. Plus side is that all I've got to do is put this lot in, which is all engine mount, which is all good, and then I don't have to worry about too much anymore. But that diff can go over in. This is my scrap pile. So what I want to do really is I want to do what Komodo did. I want to get a shelf or a couple, stick all my old rusted crap against this wall, and then have like all the spare parts and bits under the wheels, and we can go from there. Basically, it's just tidy up as we go. But yeah, now I need to go and get some food, I need to rest, and then we need to do the cycle again. So it's all good. Next, go to sleep. I had a weird dream. Car is nearly ready. Good afternoon. How you doing? Is it Laser Turtle? Welcome to the live stream. Right, I think we're going to change clothes. I'm going to dress in green today. Oh. Right. You know what? We'll get food on the way home. I think today I need some maple syrup. We've got lots. Don't worry about it. And then I need to head to the shop to pick up new set of wheels. So, wheels first. Nice. Might have just been something you ate. Right. Let's head over to. I need to head over to the garage, pick up some rims and some more tyres, and then bring them back. Because they only sell 2 wheels a day, like the ones I need. That's what some people blame it on. Food could be a reason why you had a weird dream. Yeah, I heard you. I fell asleep again. 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it was fun. Cramp in my side. Fantastic. Old man troubles right now. It's right, I'll tough it out. It's all good. Right. And we got to check the electricity on. We got to check the post office on the way home as well, just in case we got an electricity bill. If not, we'll go straight home. You know what, I've got 19 grand. I could pick up that trailer as well on the way. You know, if we finish this car, which in fairness, it does need a lot more. I'm just going to buy the trailer as well. Buying the trailer's all right. It's all good. Stay over there. Oh yeah, and I am creating my own brand of maple syrup according to this. That's what I like about this game. Like, look at that, pure maple syrup. I do need another. I need some more rust away stuff so I can get rid of the rust on the side. This, I'm not sure why it stayed rusty. So, yeah, got to do some rust away stuff on this truck as well. I did look. I panel beated the truck out. It's now nice and smooth. Okay, nice and smooth. Now I've got to wait until these bozos turn up. Come on, open, 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 open. And then we can get back. So I need the ones that are missing. So when this shop respawns, those two should come back as well. Ready? 1 minute to go. It's 7:59. Boom, 8 o'clock. There we go. They're the ones we're buying again. Cheers, man. Right, can we sell you some weed first off? You want a big pack again? Oh, dude. There you go. Have a big pack. $500. That's all good. Not too shabby. Right, cool. So I need that one. And we need that one. Stick that on. All good. And then we'll throw it out the truck. It costs like $15 to do this. I can't be bothered going to do it myself. Nearly. Played that. It's like Marble Madness, but with a fishbowl. Go! Right. Next. Check out that clean rim. Oh yeah. Boom. Stick that in there. Stick that in there. I need another one to do the side of the truck, but apart from that, I'm all good. So now we just got we got to finish this truck today. If I finish this car today, I'm going to be all good, and we can actually give it a spin. Then I can show you my tree collection. I think I'm up to about 130 odd now. And some of them would have matured, so I've got to extend the line as well. But I need to get the car. The car needs to be finished today because the car has been driving me mad. Like, thankfully, with the amount of money I've got, it's a lot easier. Need to stop by the post office just in case. Hey, no mail. Fantastic. Costs about $120 to do like the power, and I'm not sure how long. I think that's for 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. Pretty sure both the wheels are back in there. That's okay. Right, let's go and finish this car, shall we? We need to finish it. Need to change the seat as well. Man, I want a custom seat. Custom seat has to be all the way. And then if we've got I'm not going to do. I'm going to do that as a video. I've just gone. Why don't I go buy the cottage as well? Cottage is a video. I'm going to buy a second home. Going to go exploring. I do want to show you my collection of trees. Proper horticulturist I am, you know. I did do something here. Here you go. Give me a sec. Hey, brother. You want some weed? Okay. You don't need all of this. I'll take one back and we'll put it back in the truck. I thought I couldn't remember how much I'd given him. So yeah, like I said, I've said this in previous streams and videos and everything else. The reason why I leave like weed with them is because these people are the ones that buy it. So if you've got like a little pile of singles and they then want a big one, you just build a big one. It's all good. That's how I've been working this game the whole time. Just slowly building up to that point where if they need something, I've probably always got it just laying around now. Right, I think I need to water my plants now. That means they're growing.
Well, I paid just over 30 quid for this, about 2,500 metres of around, so...
Well, we've got no water left. You have to do these on the daily. These are things you always have to do. Need more water. Again. Splash. Ah. There we go. Finished. Right, all that's growing, all good. I've got enough potatoes to make poutine as well. Right, let's get the impact drill, let's get these wheels off. Good. And that one, yep, there you come. Let's get that off. Chuck that down there. Cool, cool. Chuck that on. Get some wheels. Oh no, you didn't want to do that. In hole. Go, 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 go. There we go. Second wheel. Second wheel. Did you build or buy the tie rack? Tie rack comes with the game. So when you build the garage, the tie rack's there, which is good. I like it up there. It's nice. So yeah, when you build it, you get the workshop table, the shelving rack, and the tie rack. And then if you want any other furniture, there's a furniture store. You can pick up bits and pieces down there, and it's all great. So that's the plan. Actually, my plan is to do, I know it's ripping off Komodo, but I want to build like my garage to look nice. You know, I don't want it to be like, oh look, it's an empty hole. I want it to be look like an actual garage where there's tools laying about on like shelves, that sort of thing. Because at the moment I don't really have a shelving space. Everything's just laying on the floor. Just need to pump this up. It's handy to have it there, in all honesty. Needs a couch. Yeah, I agree. It needs a couch. I think we can actually buy one. We'll have a look. So there you go. That's the new rims put on. That's the new back end put on. Now we just got to put all the rest of the engine in. So we've got all these spare bolts as well. So we're done with these. See what I mean? I need storage space. Right. So the turbo or the ITB thing. I can't remember if performance is better, in all honesty. I'm so stupid at the moment. So performance or turbo? I think we're gonna go turbo. Right. Get the impact. There you go. There it is. Anything else I got to put on? Right. Let's click on this. Let's see if there's any more I got to put in somewhere. I think we're done there. That's okay then. Right, next. I don't know. Do I need a second turbo in this car? Interesting. My bad. Sit that down, get one of these, find the next bolt hole. I think they're the only ones I have to put in. Okay, cool. Next. Do I really need a second turbo part on here? Should I don't know. Performance. They're both performance parts, but that's ITB performance. I think we should just go turbo. Right. Looking forward to actually driving this. It's been what, the whole game since I actually we built this. Well, I built it. And then it's been the whole game up to this point where I've just been like, I will get around to doing it at some point. I will get around to doing it at some point. And here we are, finally actually getting around to doing it. But remember, folks, if you've got spare bolts put together, like left, that means you put your car together better than the manufacturer. I can't remember where I read that. I think it was on Facebook. Right, next, I'm going to need to get under the car and take the bolts out of the seats now. So now, we're going under. So driver's seat is the one over there. I haven't done this before. Oh, I'm going to have to replace that one as well. Right, that one come out. It's very odd you're able to like do this. Right, let's see if we get the impact in there and it'll just make this a lot quicker. So that one. There we go. Perfect. Right, next. I don't know where the NOS bottle goes. Nitrous. See, I would have thought this goes sort of in the boot. But it looks like it mounts to the side. I've never put a nitrous bottle in a car before, so I don't know where this actually goes. Where do you go, buddy? Nose goes in the trunk. Cheers! Ah, there it is. Nice one. See, I was in like Fast and Furious mode where they have it in the front of their cars, they just turn it on. All good. Two, three, four, five. Why have I got 7 bolts left and what do I need to put back in? I feel like I may have forgotten something. But I'm not sure what. This is going to be fun. It's like, hey, what you missing? No. I think we'll leave that off for now and we'll see where we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've got to put this back on. So that's 2 of those bolts at least. Well, that's the thing. If you watch like Fast and Furious, they have their nitrous oxide like next to them. Yeah, I picked the license plate because you can change the license plate. So it's yes. I'm not sure what Sapood is. Or Giadu. Obviously that's the make of the car, machine. 420. I assume that's area code. Obviously 696969 or Bazoo. So yeah, I just went with Brap. Get back in. I ain't playing with you. In. In. Done. Right, now I need food, because, like, food. It's the sound of machine gun. Shit a machine gun makes. It goes, plop. Right, let's move this out of the way. So this will be fun. Let's see if it starts. Oh yes. Oh my god. Oh man, that was so worth it. And now I'm stuck. Hold on, lads. I've got an idea. Oh, that's all in it. Put it back. Give me a sec, I'll go and get my kid. Okay, so let's rescue the car first, shall we? Then I've got to learn how to drive it. About to pass my test in 5 days of work on a Hybridsteel product. Nice! Hopefully you'll get it out and then you won't be too disappointed when 2.0 drops and we have to restart everything. Seriously. Oh, it's going to go in the... I can't catch a break at the moment. Right, let's pull it out of this hole then, shall we? No, it's not more difficult. It's just I'm making it look hard. Because I didn't put a handbrake on. So now I've got to pull it out the other hole. There you go. Out, like all those times of like driving and everything else, and then I still can't bloody drive this thing. I'm so much better in the truck. Like the truck, I can drift around corners. I can somersault in it. You know, everything like that. This thing, no, it just pulls me off straight off a cliff, and then it goes from one side of the road to the other. And now, if it works, there we go. Now we put the handbrake on. So why is it spinning out so much? As soon as I touch that, it just goes for it. It feels like I need more friction on the back wheels then. Or the, what's it, cambering? Do I need to change the camber on the back wheels? Because it just feels like as soon as I push and as soon as I put too much power into this, which is as soon as I touch the car, this thing just doesn't want to go forwards, it just wants to go sideways. So if anybody's got any experience with this thing, you can let me know right now, because in the great words of Dominic Toretto, it actually scares me a little bit. That is a lot of power. A lot of power. It's almost like this turbo shit. I don't need a turbo on it. I just need performance. And this is way off. This doesn't match at all. So what would you guys prescribe? I mean, I'm actually gonna physically have to Google this. How to stop Mon Bazou car spinning out. Not upgrade, I'm upgrading the car, blah blah blah. How do you stop your car from spinning out in GTA? How do you stop the car from spinning out? Mon Bazou vehicle. How do you stop your car from spinning out of control? Well, it's like there's too much power going to the back wheels, obviously, because that's like the main excuse. But how do you stop that much power going into the back? Because as soon as you touch it, it just wants to go. So if you've got a suggestion, that would be amazing. If no one's got a suggestion, then don't worry about it. I'll figure it out as I go. That's metallic removal. Let's put these in. I haven't done these yet. Right. So driving ways, I need to figure out how to like stop that car from pulling. It feels like it feels like as soon as you put your foot down, like gear 1, gear 2, it just does not like it at all. And that's pretty bad. Don't know. I mean, everything's back in it. I've got a couple of spare bolts, but I'm not sure. I know like 2 of those would just be for like 4 of those will be for that. So I've got a spare bolt from somewhere. Not sure where. Yeah, hit the like button if you are enjoying yourself. Yeah, there is that. but doesn't answer the question I have. Is like, how do I stop this car from spinning out of control? I think I might have to go back and have a look on like how Komodo did it, because he's the only person I know that's further ahead than me, because he's basically finished this already. But when it comes to people like Dre, and they're miles behind, so I don't know. Right on pavement. That's a good idea. That's a bloody good idea. I haven't tried that yet. It might help, you know. So I'm sort of going to worm it across like all the way to like the pavement and go from there. Right. But yeah, it's just weird. It's like, as soon as you chuck it down, it's like it booms. Reason to discover the game. Is it worth playing? Yeah, man. It's a little bit of a laugh actually. I really like it. It's definitely worth playing. RPM Nexus is in the house. How you doing, dude? Just wasting all my bolts now on just redoing things because I'm missing like a few. But all I want to do is build a race car. That's all I wanted to do. I don't want to change the I don't want to change like anything major like camber or anything just yet. I don't really need to change the camber because I'm not. This isn't a drift car. This is just a car. So I think all the bolts are in now. Oh. That might help. I think I'm missing another bolt on the other side of the suspension, so we're gonna have to keep doing this until we've like found them all. I'm running out of energy again though, so that's the downside. Let's just go and have a look. Oh yeah, we're missing. Oh, this might be one of the main reasons why. What's wrong with the car? Well, I haven't really attached the suspension to the car properly, you know. Yeah, one of those like real major things you should really keep an eye on. No, we haven't done that. Don't worry about that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. No, not at all. Don't worry about it, mate. You'll be fine. As your car just falls apart flying down a hill, it's like, yeah, well, you did tell me. How have I actually got, like, I haven't got enough bolts. Ah, right. Let's go over it. I know I've got a couple laying around in here. Up and coming here. Right, done on this side now. There's nothing left I need to do here. Cool. Next. Good. Alright, cool. It's getting late. We need to go back to bed. Next day. Then we're gonna wheel this down to the road. Slowly but surely. Or keep it in a high gear so we don't have to keep mussing around. I want to do a little sort of practice on a road now just to see if it does work. If it is because I'm on off-road, it might just be because I put sports tyres on it and not like normal tyres. Which probably is like a massive problem. Let me just get my garden watered. I don't often say this. Yeah, doing alright. You know, playing game really. So yeah, that's my gardening done for the day. Maple syrup is needed, and that's in the back of here. There we go. Maple syrup done. Rightio. Okay, so we're going to chuck this in like gear 3 or 3rd gear, and yeah. Really weird being this. This load to the floor sucks. Look at it. Oh my god. You have to really, you just have to drive normally, don't you, in this? That's a good testing road. Oh wow! I watched a mechanic do that. Oh, there we go. Oh no, you have to. Literally, I've just had to go up into 4th gear just to keep the car stable. Thank you very much for subscribing, Adam. Most appreciated. Now I'm bloody stuck. Oh, come on. We're tilting slowly. Tilting. Well, I think we're stuck again. Seems to be the way in this game is to basically just get stuck everywhere if you're driving too fast. But we are in a massive hole. Like, that's a really big hole. And I've spent more time doing this than actually driving the car. I'm not happy about this. My guy's just about to die. And an anxiety attack is about to happen. So no, I really need to chill out. I had too many car accidents, man. Sounds good though, doesn't it? As you're pulling it out of a hole, it just sounds pretty cool. It's like, bro. Come on, up you come. Too long, man. It's too long. But yeah, it does seem to be like the power in this car is ridiculous. I mean, I don't even want to touch the nitrous button. This car has just got too much in it. I think maybe like putting too much like turbo into this car is more than enough that's killing it. I think that might be one of the main major problems. We're going to have to do it out a bit more. It'll start overheating soon. But doing this sucks. Hold on a second, guys. Wow. Right. And then we come back. I'm out of fuel. Do you know how annoying that is? I'm gonna have to get this towed to the garage. And then I'm gonna have to walk home. Ah, sugar. Right, it's this way. Oh man. Yeah, so I've physically got to get the car towed to the garage. Oh no, it's real life all over again. Ah, this is diabolical, man. Now I've got to walk home. I know the purest, the worst part about this is I physically have to walk home after I've walked to the garage. Oh man, this sucks. So yeah, the car is really, really, really rapid, isn't it? I think, if I'm going to be honest, I might take out the turbo, like the bit that's attached to the left side of the engine, and put in the performance part, because I think having too much turbo is pushing that car too much. So you have to find that right balance. I think putting in the performance part instead of a turbo part might balance the car out a bit, but I won't know until I've towed the car and walked home and skipped the day and gone from there. This is what happens when you screw up. Can I just walk this bridge? I don't want to... Guys, close the bridge. Ah, see? Ah, ha, 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 ha. So to put this into perspective, there was a little update a little while ago, but before then, I drove this bridge. And there was nothing wrong with it. So I think you put this in here for like this atmosphere thing, but you can literally run through this. Jump. There we go. And that's the racetrack. So if Charlie's in here, there you go, mate. Racetrack. And then when you unlock the racetrack, you actually get a race car. I've got to go all the way to the shop now. My car. Oh, this sucks. I've got to go all the way over there, man. A question for future planning. Would you reopen... Would you be open to advertising someone's online shop on your channel? So, that would be a sponsor. So, if you've got me on Discord, we can come to an agreement. And then, yeah, you would actually be down as a sponsor for the channel, if that's how you wanted to play it. Can't you just use the gas? No, because I haven't got any gas. Right, so my gas canister is at home. So that means I would have to walk all the way home, get the gas canister, drive my gas canister, or, well, I could walk the whole way from my home to the gas fill up. Then walk to the car. Yeah, that's a long way to walk. So I'm going to just get it towed and then walk home. I know it sucks, but I've almost been in this situation in real life. So this would have been the adventures of me, really. What happened was I wrote off a car. No, I stopped it. Well, I didn't write it off. It kept working. It's just it stopped. I had to take it to the garage. I had to walk home from the garage. So this is sort of what I've done before in my life. It just stopped working. So the garage looked in and just went, yeah, we had to do this. Okay, cool, fantastic. But I did have to walk like 3.5, 4 miles from the garage to the house, to where my parents lived. Joys of living in the middle of nowhere. Your local garage is this far away. Oh man, that just sucks. It's okay though. Actually, in all honesty, it's not as bad as it could have been. Like, I could have ditched that car and it would have never got out. Probably. I'm not sure how much like $20 worth of gas is going to last in that car though. But I do know why it ran out, because I've never filled it up. So, my own stupid fault, really. I gotta come and get my barrels as well. Right. Okay. There's another job I've got to do. So yeah, I've got to walk all the way back to the garage, get my car towed to the garage, and then the following day. Literally, I've got to walk all the way back here to pick up the car and then fill it up. I'll bring 20. I'll bring my gas can with me so I can. Yeah. I'm not to that point yet, but I'm just making future. Yeah, but that's it. Like for future referencing, right? Yeah, because it would be down as a sponsor. Yeah, it would be something that I don't mind doing. You'll get like, I mean, I don't even know what the going rate is for sponsorship, but obviously you're not like Raid Shadow Legends, so if you message me on Discord, we can have a chat later on. It's fine. And I've got to build my website at some point. It's going to be a crappy Wix website because I don't have a degree in building websites. I am not an intelligent person when it comes to this, but I can build a drag and drop website, and I've got to put my media pack on there. I've got to put my contact details, that sort of thing. So even if we come to an agreement later on down the line, you could be on there as well as a channel sponsor. We'll go from there and we'll have a look. We'll see how things go. Yeah. Right. Hi guys. I need coffee. I need maple syrup. I'm going to need more coffee. Just out of curiosity, does anybody want any weed? Because I've got some. Fantastic. You need them? Oh, I haven't got a bigger one. Sorry, buddy. The big one's in the truck. We could bring the truck down. I mean, we've still got to drive that down. I need to get some food in me and stop by the post office, see if I need anything there as well. And we'll be alright. Can we go in the back door? Oh no, I can't. Damn. All good. Right. Yeah, so I need to get hold of I need to fill out a couple of forms for CD keys as well, because they're doing their own affiliate program now, so people can get, obviously I'd be on their affiliate thing, which means I think commission works out like 10%, which isn't bad, but it just means I'd actually have an affiliate as well. I mean, look, I'll put this into perspective. Like for what I've seen, obviously with like bigger channels, like massive sponsors pay 5 figures. I've seen one channel get paid $5,500 for a 30-second shout out for Raid Shadow Legends. So that's a big thing. I mean, that's a massive thing. And then I've seen other sponsors who pay out like 10, 15, 20,000. I'm not expecting that. Let's put it that way. I have a channel of 8,000 subscribers. I'm probably going to be lucky if I get like $40, right? Because at the moment, the problem with being a small channel is that you haven't got a lot of clout. So if you're, let's say that you're a gamer and you want to advertise something on a gaming channel, it's probably more relevant. But people like the Quartering, he's done a couple of things where it's like, yeah, I'm sponsored by these guys today. And one of them is that thing that you can buy like a foot worth of land in Scotland and get turned into a lord. I can't remember what it was called, but he's doing that, and it's like I don't know what the return rate is for him. He probably got paid X amount for that sponsorship, but I don't know how many customers he's actually getting for someone. And that would be the relevance thing. So if you're selling a game to a and a gaming channel's pushing it, you'll probably get a bit more for it. But if you're, I don't know, an oil change company on a gaming channel, you might get 1 or 2 people, maybe. So these are the things you have to take into consideration. Is it going to be a good fit? How much do you really want to spend on advertising when it comes to a channel that has maybe no focus on what you're trying to sell? So it's all the joys of like trying things out, really. I don't mind. I mean, in the state of the channel is at the moment, it's tiny, so yeah, I haven't got a problem with it. We just have we'll have a natter, as I like to say. I hate the fact I'm walking home. And I got to walk back. I might be able to make a quick buck out of this, actually. My brother lives along here. And we can sell some weed to him and make a little bit of money on the way. But yeah, the car seems really OP. So I think I'm going to take out one of the turbos. I think it's going to be the normal turbo. And we'll see how that goes. I don't think it needs 2 turbo parts. Genuinely, I think the ITB performance part will be fine. Computer components is the plan. Alright, I'll make... We can have a chat about that. Because, yeah, I'll be in the market for things like that as well. So that's fine. Cheers, buddy. $65 to you. So why was I going to get... Oh, maybe it's because I bought maple syrup for the guy. Will these... so these are computer components. Are they being sold on Amazon as well? Because I'm part of the Amazon influencers program. Which is all fun and games as well. So that's fine. I've made about $30 in commission for that so far. It's been alright. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but it just goes to show that that's not a bad way of spreading a little bit of message as well. Well, I like computer components. I need a new motherboard at some point. I've made a little bit of a shopping list of things that I need over the next sort of like 3-4 years, and definitely I want to upgrade to a brand new processor, brand new motherboard. We'll see how things go. I don't need more RAM. I think I've got like 32 gig worth of RAM. I don't need RAM, but processor, motherboard, graphics card's gonna be fine for a long time. I don't have to worry about a graphics card. Right. Okay, so truck. Actually, if I'm going over to the maple syrup section things for a minute. I need to take these with me. So the reason why I need to take these with me is because I need to go and wire up a few more trees, I think. We've spent a couple of days doing stuff now. And tomorrow I'll just go... How does the influencers work? So, first off, you have to have X amount of subscribers or influence in social media. So, thankfully, my channel is 8k, which is good. Amazon saw that as a positive, and they said, yeah, sure, you can be in the Amazon influencers. And basically, what you have to do is you take a product. Let's say my ring light, for instance. If I make a little video about my ring light, and how it works and the positives of using it and so on and so forth, then that video can go on to the Amazon website as long as it gets sold on Amazon.com. Nothing else, just Amazon.com, which does suck a little bit because being in the UK I can only review certain things. So, and then what you do is you make your little video, tag the products in that's relevant to what you're doing, and then your video goes live on Amazon's website. Then that little video can be pulled up when somebody goes to buy a certain item, and they see your video. They watch your video for however long they need to watch it, and then if they buy that item, you get a commission for it. That's how it works. Which basically just means you get a little bit of money for sales and stuff, and that's fine. That's sort of what I was going for anyway, because it's not very hard to do. But you can get commission for other sales as well, depending on if it gets seen by someone and they're like, well, I don't want this product, but I want this product. You get a slightly lower base version of commission. And that's literally how the Amazon Influencers program works. It works by just giving you an opportunity to sell items to people that doesn't involve you sort of like really going out of your way to do stuff. But I'm part of it because it's easy to join. That's the only reason why I'm doing it, really. And it's easy to do. You know, a couple of minutes video explaining the product and what it does and so on and so forth, and easy. But they always, the gurus of YouTube always say, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. You always want to find other ways of making money. And in all honesty, I don't really have a lot of outside skills. I'm a little bit, I've said this a couple of times, I'm a little bit dim. Not massively, but I'm a little bit dim, which means I can't really say, hey guys, you should really buy this because I'm telling you to. Yeah, I designed it because I can't design. You know, I've tried to design stuff before. It doesn't really come out that way. But if I can show you something that I've used in the past and I swear by it, then I'll be more honest about what I've done in the past. Like one of the ones I did today, well, the other day, was for the Logitech C930E, which is the camera you guys are watching me on now. And I've used this camera for 3.5 years, or 3 years. Which means I've got experience with it. It means I can give you an honest review about it. And that's what I did. So if anybody buys that camera because of me, then it works out a little bit better for me. But there are people that make a stupid amount of money on this thing. One guy that's in the group of Amazon influencers on Facebook, he makes like 70 grand a year doing it. You know, just $70,000 by just making videos and live streams about products that he owns. So yeah, that's how it all works, basically. And that's what got me into it. It was the fact that it was easy. I don't really have to go out of my way to prove anything. All I have to do is just be honest about what I'm doing, and I try and do that with my everyday life anyway. I don't think there's another tree I can really wire up to right now. I think the others are just 70 odd, 90 odd percent. Now, I remind you of a YouTuber called Spears the Amazing. Cool. I've been compared to 2 YouTubers over the last 2 days. I'm happy with that. It just means I'm doing something alright. There was a guy that I was talking to. He was in my chat yesterday. He said that he either watches me or Scapegoat, and I was like, okay, cool. I know Scapegoat. Well, not personally, but I know of him. And now I'm being compared to Spears the Amazing. I think I've actually watched his channel. So yeah, I'm good with that. Cheers, man. Doesn't he play? I think when I was watching him, he was playing. He was playing like some airport tycoon thing. I think I know I think I know who you're talking about properly now. I think it's just clicked. It's like, oh, that dude. It's because I'm common English. Like most of us English channels, if you listen to the tinge of voice, we all sound a little bit common, unless you're well articulated and you talk with a specific stiff upper lip, and that really that goes to show. I'm pretty. Give me a sec. I actually have to go. I'm gonna go and check this out because I'm pretty sure I might actually still be subscribed to him. Spears the Amazing. Yeah. I'm subscribed to him. Yeah. I've watched him do that as well. There you go. 157. 157 trees. We're running that much, and I haven't got any barrels up here because we're all down the Federation. Yeah, he's sort of like Spears, Dre, Diesel, like Squirrel. These guys I look up to, you know. So that's sort of where I'd like to be. But I know Spears at the moment. He was doing a whole GTA thing at one point. I was like, I play GTA almost like when GTA 6 comes out. I've even sat here and spoken about me actually going into like a pure just GTA channel. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how things go. So yeah, I've thought about that as well. Right, let me just get some kip. And then what we'll do is we'll head back to the shop, the garage, and then I can pick up my car. Because I've got to drive it home. So I'm going to have to run the canister down. I just slept. Yeah, I know I just slept. But, oh. Let's just run a bit more time. No, you can only put one tree. You can put one tap in a tree, but this is gaming. I mean, in real life, you can put like 2 or 3 depending on the angle, obviously. So you could put like 1 forward and 2 in the sides, and yeah, that would work. But with the way this game works, is they're working on the premise of using the suction system. So you have a chain, and then your pump basically pulls the sap out of all the trees instead of having buckets hanging up. See, I learned when I started playing this, I was like, I wonder if people, obviously people do this in real life, but how does it work? And I watched a couple of videos on how people maple syrup farm, and the specific tree that you use, and this is amazing. This is literally up my street of like learning just weird things. Right, now, because I've got to walk it, I'm going to have to walk with my jerry can. Thankfully, my jerry can is full. It's why I left it on that chair. Just fill this up. Right, we need more water. More water! But yeah, so yeah, it's nice to be known. It's nice to be compared to a YouTuber I watch and actually enjoy his content as well. I haven't watched in a long time though, because I get distracted with different channels and what everyone else is doing, and like, how can I improve my stuff? And then I end up going back to these people just going, you know what, this is the sort of thing I should just be doing. And I sort of figured that people come and watch these videos not just because I'm doing something interesting, but they normally just turn up because they actually don't mind listening to my weirdo nasally voice, so yeah, I'm sort of happier now. That I think I'm happier in the stuff I do more than anything. And why am I getting in my truck? I don't need to get in the truck. I need to get this and walk all the way back to the shop. So we've got to walk all the way back to the shop to go and pick up my car. When I was growing up, my grandfather would tap the 3 sugar maples in the yard for his own. That's fair, man. Did he used to boil his own stuff though, or did he used to take it to somebody else? Because that's a big thing. But I was watching this video on like the people who stole like $20 million worth of maple syrup. And I was like, how do they do this? And so I watched the video. And basically they worm their way into the back lanes of like the security team. And what they would do is they would turn up at the Federation. They would take barrels out of the Federation, put it in the back of a truck, go home, suction it out, and then send it back to the Federation, but with water in it. And then they started getting lazy, and then they just left the barrels empty, and then that's how they were caught. But yeah, they stole like $20 million worth of profit from Canada, basically. I mean, I have a unique accent, and I feel like it also catches people's attention. Ah, cheers, bud. Yeah, I sort of gave up trying to be... Like, when I first started, I did try a lot harder to actually sort of, like, try and mimic and try and talk my voice a bit higher. and like trying to be a bit more like prim and proper about it all. But I decided that there was no point, you know. He boiled a big kettle. Yeah, that sounds about right. What it feels like is people's accents interest people to listen. Yeah, I get you. Don't worry. So it's like if I wanted to, like I could speak properly, and I could take my time talking to you, and like the voice would be a little bit more monotone, but it's more pronounced, and then you're able to actually hear all the letters and words I'm actually speaking to you, which basically means I'm articulating my sentences to a specific like audience. But when it comes to the stuff I do on YouTube, I actually prefer to talk like this because it's more easier for me to talk like this, because this is how I grew up. In fairness, I was taught a little bit better to speak, but when it came to like working, and when I was working in factories and like shops and everything else, no one spoke properly. You know, my managers were all like this. The people above me were like this, and you just end up talking like it. And then unfortunately, because I'm older, it just sticks with you. So I end up dropping a lot of my letters. I end up dropping a lot of my sentences, and I think it drives my wife a little bit crazy as well, because she's properly educated in English, and she's like a bachelor's degree in English sort of thing. So when she like, I suppose when you listen to me, it's like grating a little bit. But when I'm around my kids, I try to speak a little bit better, because obviously I have to have a little bit more of a. I have to set an example. But when they're not around, yeah, I talk a little bit more common. But if you listen, if I was talking to my mates, you half the time you probably wouldn't understand the word I'm saying. Just because I speak too quickly. Like when I'm talking to my friends and stuff, I'll speak too quickly, which means my words start slurring out together. You can't understand it all. But then if you see me type, I'm awful. You talk to like RPM Nexus or 30-day reviews, or even Charlie, I make so many mistakes when I'm typing, and it's just because my brain's working too quickly to like type what I want to say. So it almost looks like that's how I actually speak. And that's what it looks like on a keyboard as well to me. Yeah. So that's Oh yeah, the slang in England is just ridiculous. So the worst part about being like in Britain is the slang terms. So if you go where I live I'm in the southeast, so I speak like I do now. This is how I speak in the southeast. But then if you go north, like even if you just go like 60, 70 miles north of like London, like words up there are completely different to what you're listening to now. And then it goes like further, and then it goes broader. And then you get to the point when you get to the Midlands, and they all talk like this, right? They're all a little bit more broader. And then you get up, and it's a bit like this when you're up in the north, and you talk like this all the time. And then it goes up to Scottish, and I just can't do a Scottish accent, because like I can't understand them half them. I have friends who are Scottish, and I do have to listen carefully, because I don't know what they're saying half the time. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god, I can adjust the seat. Oh, I feel like an old lady now. Who are misses? How do we go backwards? I don't even know what that switch does. Oh, that's awful. Down. That's a bit better. I don't know what these switches do. Right. Oh my god, I got electric windows! That's amazing! What's that? A hazard light, okay. I didn't even know we had electric windows. I have trouble typing on phone. But that is just because I've got fat fingers. Let's fill this up. So I've never filled this car up. Never. So that's why it ran out of fuel, by the way. Because when you normally start playing this game, you have to do you just build the car. But I've never filled the car up before. So the reason why I ran out of fuel is because I was running off the original tank, which was probably like 20 quid's worth of fuel. So naff all. Especially in today's economy, in its climate. Geez, we have to spend so much money on fuel nowadays. Like, for me, like my car, it's only a little car, but it's like, I run a diesel. It's £1.57 a litre. And I think it's what, £1, it's, how much is that in you guys for like gallons? Like, is it 3 litres a gallon? So you can imagine how much it costs us like $5 a gallon now, or something stupid like that. Gets a bit ridiculous now. Anyways, so we're done with all the customization. We're done. Done. We got our car working. I need to buy some nice bolts for the wheels, but that's about it really. So now it shouldn't run out of fuel. Look at that, full tank. Fantastic. Oh, the noise is enough for me. It's so uncontrollable. I genuinely think I'm going to have to change out the turbo parts for a performance part, because there's just so much power in this. In America, where I'm at, it's going up to $5 a gallon. $4.06. Yeah. So hold on, it's gallon on litre to gallon. 4.5. So it's 4.5 litres a gallon. So we're paying. So it's £1.50 a litre. So that's £6 a gallon. So that's £7 a gallon. So it's about $11 a gallon if you come to the UK. There you go. You're still getting it half the price that we are. Yeah, I definitely need to change this. I think... Oh, smeg off. I genuinely think this car has got too much power. So I think I'm going to take one of the turbo parts out and switch it. Yeah, well, for us, fuel in the UK has been going up steadily because they're trying to push the agenda of like everyone must be using electric cars. The downside is that everyone using electric cars is we ain't got enough money to buy an electric car. Just to buy a Model 3 Tesla is like 42 grand. I've never even had £42,000 in my account. Even when I was working, I was only earning like 18, 19 grand a year. So how the fuck am I supposed to save up £42,000 for an electric car? And because I live in council, I have to then go to the council or the housing association and get them to make sure that I've got an electric charger point put into my building just so I can charge my car. Which is bloody ridiculous. The nearest charge point I've got is a bloody supermarket 3 miles away. I don't really want to go to the supermarket and charge my car up when I should be able to do it at home. So if I just carry on using a diesel, which I know is a little bit more expensive, but I don't have to go all the way to a bloody supermarket to charge my car so I can take it home. The joys of living in council is that you haven't got amenities, it's just the same crap that everyone else is using. And the other thing that they're not really taking into consideration is if we have to have like loads of those like things stuck up around our way, we're going to have all the pikeys nicking all the copper. So they ain't going to work. I don't think the government have really thought about how it's going to affect the average person. I really don't. K Sprawl, thank you very much for joining and subscribing and doing all the lovely stuff. It's most appreciated. Right, let me squeeze this in here. We're going to change out this like turbo part because I've got two turbo parts in the engine. I don't think I need both. So stops on a dime though. Look at this bump. There we go. It's all a little bit funny, you know, when it comes to like cars and money over here. So I have got obviously the turbo, and then I've got that in here as well. And both of these are turbo parts. I don't think I need both of them. I think if I change that out to the performance part, we should be a little bit better off. So let me just get the Ujima flippy, and we'll pull this out. We get inside. I think I just need to take some of the power out of the car because it is an absolute beast. Pretty sure there's one more in it. Nope. Okay. Right, you come out. Yeah, go figure. Diesel shouldn't be so expensive. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the joys of what it is over here. It's expensive. Well, I don't know what that's going to attach to now, as I took that out. I think having this in here, you know, obviously this is the turbo kit. If we go pure performance instead of turbo, this thing might actually be more controllable. Might just have to do that instead. Straight piping it might be a little just easier. We'll see how that works. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's like too much, then we just won't worry about it. But it's just the joys of like doing cars. And I'm not a guru of cars either. Yeah, there you go. But we get lumbered because like diesel is what they say is a dirtier fuel, so it's heavier. And environmentalists think that because it's dirtier, it's worse for you, which is the downside. And that's just the way it's been programmed into people's heads. Why aren't you coming out? Suppose I better take this out as well. Yeah. And it's because it's a dirty fuel, people don't like using it, and it's like, well, it's bad for the environment. Well, it's not that bad for the environment because it combusts less, which means it's a cleaner fuel. Come on, out. Out. There we go. Let's just go straight pipe. And we'll give this the old 1-2 and see what happens. If this is easy to control, then I'm going to stick to it, I think. See, you get stupid people like me doing experiments, so you don't have to. Past 11, it's nearly time to come off. Man, I've enjoyed this tonight, actually, just prattling around. No problem, but I probably won't be here because it's getting late for me now. But it's been good to have a chat, and like I said, if you need to contact me for anything, you got my Discord. You know my name. That's all good. Well, I don't know if you actually know my name. I try and keep that one a little bit of us on the hush. Right, you car. Let's go and do this, shall we? Are you easier to control with a straight pipe? Well, I don't know. I hope so. Before we go anywhere, oh, this sounds awesome though. It just sounds good. Still gonna crash, but not as bad. I think there's just too much power. Right, let's go and try this out on the long straight road again. It does want to pull. It still wants to pull, but not as bad. Right, let's chuck it across the bridge and see what happens. Adding the turbo to it was a real big problem. This is easy to work on. Yeah, I can work with this. Okay, so adding the turbo is a little bit more of a beast because obviously it's a turbo. Keeping it with the straight pipe works a bit better for me because apart from just fucking skyrocketing it, we're doing alright. And I survived that. How do you go to third person mode? Camera? No, not that button. Is there a camera button here? Key bindings, camera. Camera, B. Let me just get onto a road and then we'll be alright. I didn't even know I could do this. Alright, this is new for me. The only reason why I knew this existed, or sort of existed, is because I saw Komodo doing it. It does feel a little bit blocky now. It's like it doesn't feel as like natural. That door, see, that door is still off to this day. Look, it doesn't look metallic. It works for me so much easier. Performance over power for me when it comes to this car. Excuse me. getting used to it. Don't even know. I think I'm in like 5th gear now. Oh, it's just beautiful. It seems really like jolty as well. Like there's no smoothness. You have to play around with the direction of this, but this works. Not sure where the underglow in my car is though. Oh, there we go. Much better. Now we look like a proper street racer. Actually like the fact that this is like this now. And I didn't even know it had electric windows. That's like a major selling point for me. Now I can do like the cinematography. K Sprawl, thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated to see you here. What I need to do now is I need to go back to doing normal stuff now because I now need to grind out a bit. But there will be videos for next week coming up for this because we've got 18 grand now, so I've got to buy the cottage. I've got to buy a few bits and pieces for like the maple syrup making and stuff. See how that goes, and then we've got to save up 70 grand. So hopefully, and I say this, hopefully by the end of next week there should be a video out with me buying the racetrack. I'm hoping that because I've got 18 grand now. I think I'm making 17 grand for the next like 3-4 weeks maybe. I've also got a lot of maple syrup. I've got my barrels to pick up from the Federation as well, so that'll be fun. And this to me seems like it's easier to control whilst we're in this mode. Might actually give me the edge when it comes to racing properly. That'd be something else I'm doing as well. I haven't done any street racing in this game yet. So this is just me testing out my car, and I'm still missed off that that doesn't work properly. It's just not there, is it? Dime. There we go. So that is the BMW finished. I do prefer this straight piped. Really do. Instead of like, yeah. Definitely will. But yeah, I think we'll put the hood back on now. We probably need the clear coat. Yeah, so I thought that as well, but we don't know, bud. But I will get. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm just going to buy all the paints at some point and just go, yeah, it's that one. See, what I have done is I've just used the metallic paints on it all. So that was metallic, that was metallic, that was a metallic, and this I sat here with a whole can of metallic paint, looking at it again. It ain't working. We shall see. So I got metallic removal. I took it off and that made it. So, yeah. Right, I need me gun. Oh no, I need bolts first because I've used all the spares. I'm still not sure how I used spares when they were spares, but I did, however, put a thingy on it. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. No, I know, and I sat there with it, so I will. And Roger turns up on Friday and Sunday, so we can go and have a chat with him quick. But it is time for me to come off in a minute. I'm just going to I'm going to put the hood on, and then I'm done. And I'll faff around with this. If I can get it working, then I'll probably end up recording it as a video and be like, yeah, I've done it. That's all. Joys of doing videos is that as you're going through, you just want to document everything. And that's what I do. So that's it for me. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I really do, because it's been fun. I've actually really enjoyed putting this together. Like having a chat with you guys, like making sure it's all working and it's all good. It actually looks class now. I really do like it, so it's pretty cool. So guys, thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do. Until then, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. It's been most appreciated to have you here, and I'll see you all in another one. Tomorrow, I will be streaming YouTube Life Simulator. So if you want to come in, hang out, you know, sit down, eat some popcorn, not take things too seriously, that's where I'll be. Until then, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Thank you very much. Kaboom! Fist bump to you.